Hi, Mark Oswald, your host for Londonderry Heart, Home, and Soul. And with me tonight is Paul Dakota. Welcome.
Thank you.
And Paul is a principal with an exciting new web-based opportunity for consumers and business professionals entitled hometownliving.net.
Correct.
Wanted to get that right. So, well, take it away.
Well, hometownliving.net is a mother site for about multiple sites below it. Every single site is branded for the community in which it's going to serve. So, for example, there's londonderryliving.net. The idea of the site is a professional sales networking system that our first order of business is to populate the site with local professionals. Basically, that the consumer, once it's popular, can go there, get connected with somebody local, potentially someone down the street that comes with high regards and such.
And this is a nationwide concept.
The idea is nationwide. It's grabbing foothold right now. I'm New Hampshire based. The other principal of the company is Massachusetts based. So initially, he's doing his part in Massachusetts, and I'm doing my part here in New Hampshire.
Theoretically, you can be in Texas, Arizona, California, Florida.
Absolutely. Again, ultimately, there's going to be multiple sites nationwide branded with the town that they're in. So, for example, it could be Phoenix, as in Phoenix, Arizona, or Memphis, as in Tennessee, living.net. Living will be in the name, the town or the city will be in the name, and a .net or a .com or what have you, that again, basically be one-stop shopping for the consumer to find that tradesperson, that realtor, loan officer, whatever professional service it is that they're needing to buy, sell, or maintain a home.
Okay. So, Londonderry resident, as an example, logs on and they're looking for a plumber or a landscaper, et cetera. Then that's, there's going to be a testimonial, there's going to be some evidence that this is a preferred provider.
Yeah. And if they've got any foothold in Londonderry and whatnot, more than likely there's going to be somebody that's part of that group that they're going to recognize. And there may be somebody part of that group that basically direct them to the site. So there'll be, again, as a referral networking system, there'd more than likely be a warm contact, but they can basically still enter it totally cold, totally blind to its existence and stumble across it, so to speak.
And so for service providers, professionals, a physician, an attorney, a financial planner, they too can see benefit in being referred clients to their practice.
Absolutely. They'd be part of a group of professionals. And as you just mentioned, there is, due to popular request, we've added a category called lifestyles to the website. Again, initially, buying, selling, maintaining a home, real estate related service providers. But due to demand, we've decided to open it up a little bit and let, again, be it a doctor or your local restaurant, it could be a massage therapist and whatnot. Right. But due to the request, we've heard the cries and we're listening.
And I think we had talked earlier about the requirements or the needs that a homeowner may have today that they didn't have 3 years ago.
Sure.
They're now looking for a pediatrician. Why? Because they're having a baby. It's a life-changing event.
Absolutely.
Or they're looking for a care facility or a nursing home for an aging parent. Kind of one-stop shopping.
There you go. There you go. It again serves as somewhat of a directory for consumer needs. Specifically, again, local. So the idea is go local, find experts, and get connected.
Right. 24/7.
24/7. Always open, always online. And as you mentioned out, as we go along, as it evolves, there are testimonials and such there. So if you're not familiar, if it wasn't a warm referral that brought you to the site, you've got something that you can, some review process of where you can learn a little bit more about the provider you may be reaching out to.
So if I'm a consumer, where do I go?
Well, hometownliving.net. And then once you're at hometownliving.net, you'll see different pull downs that will allow you to access, again, 800 and growing number of sites nationally.
Right. And if I'm a professional or a service provider or a tradesman, how do I go about enrolling or registering for this?
Same way you're going to access that as a consumer is you're going to access the different towns and communities. If you find a community that you would like to participate in, you're going to see whether it's available or not. And then if it is available, just a simple click button, apply here. Go through the prompts, fill out the information.
Okay.
Whoever the leader is in that particular community will basically get that email with your information and do somewhat of a review process on you to find out your caliber, your
Right.
reviews, your reputation, so on and so forth.
So there's a vetting process.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The idea is this is a consumer site. Ultimately, initially, it's a sales referral networking system, somewhat like your networking groups work, somewhat like an Angie's List works, except it's not consumer paid. It's subscription driven by the vendors, by the providers, as well as them having to pay a monthly subscription fee. They also need to pass a certain test to make sure that they're, again, going to live up to the reputation of the site that we're looking to maintain with that.
I think what's struck me is the attractive quality being that it's local.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm not knocking some of the other lists that you may have mentioned, but you got somebody sitting in a cave in Idaho that's trying to determine who the best electrician is in Londonderry.
Well,
or
One of the things that really hit me, Mark, that made me take a closer look at this when my partner approached me with the idea before it became of what it is today, was the numbers. And the consumer today is looking at the World Wide Web. 93% of all home sales start on the World Wide Web, and somewhere close to that number, a percentage of people reaching out for services start on the World Wide Web, a very high percentage of that number.
Sure.
And the part that I find ironic is the fact that they're looking with a global tool for somebody that preferably is 2 doors down from them.
right.
So again, that's when the bells really started going off and saying that, yeah, this is something that the providers will see a benefit to, and certainly the consumers will see a benefit to.
Correct. Well, I look forward to hearing more about it and seeing the proof.
Great. Again, we're starting out, so it's certainly in the early stages, but have extreme optimism that it's going to go very well, and would love to sit back down with you here in months down the road and let you track our progress.
We'll do that.
Excellent.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming out.
All righty.
Okay. And thank you, Londonderry, for watching. Remember, as always, be of good heart.